Have you ever asked yourself the question, when should I buy into the stock market? Answer is now, and I'm going to go through why. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of market correction, stock market crash. And if you haven't, you've been living under a rock. The market is going through a correction right now. And in certain sectors, it's actually going through a market crash. I'm going to pull up some charts and I'm going to go through step by step exactly what you need to do in order to make money in the stock market. This is a perfect time for you to jump into the stock market, and I'm going to go through that whole process with you. So let's jump right into it. So in the typical market during growth, you see the market just climbing higher and higher. And then eventually there's a point in time where the market pulls back. And that's what I mean when I say correction. So around this time frame, there was a correction. Around this time frame, there was a correction. And then around this time frame was actually a market crash. This is around when COVID started. So back in February last year, and then tail end of March, that's when the correction ended, and then it started to climb back up. And then there was some correction slash crash. I mean, you can call it either way. That happened in the past. I mean, if you look back at history, I mean, a lot of this happens on a regular basis. Market climbs up, it pulls back, it climbs even higher. Pulls back, it climbs even higher. Pulls back, it climbs even higher. Right now, we are going through a market pullback. And it's going to climb even higher. And let's just quickly jump over to stocks that I have in my portfolio, and we can go down the list. I'm not going to go to each one, but essentially all these stocks had a crash, a market crash. So again, in the February timeframe of this year, these stocks were hitting a high, and then they started to pull back. And a typical correction is anywhere from 5 to 10%. I mean, these stocks had 50, 60, 70% drops. For Jumia, I want to say I probably bought somewhere around this time, this $46 time frame, and this is back here. And I rode this up thinking it was going to keep on going higher, and then they had this huge market correction. All technology stocks have had a crash, or is going through a crash. So right now, Jumia is a prime stock that you want to jump into. This stock hit an all-time low. Eventually, the stock will start to see new highs. This stock is not going to go down to zero. If you are waiting on this stock to go down to 15, 20, good luck. Good luck, and I feel sorry for you because you're going to miss out on the boat. I really want to stress the importance of it's at a low right now. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. The market is at an all-time low across the board. I mean, we can go to XPeng. Again, this one started to sink even earlier, but around the February time frame, it was at $58 and it dropped down. It's at $27. We go to Tesla, same thing. It was at $800, $900, and then it started to pull back and it's at a low. Let's go to CRISPR. CRISPR, around that time frame, it saw a high and then it started to crash back down. Palantir saw the same thing. It saw a high and started to crash down. These are stocks that you want to get into your portfolio right now because you're buying it at an all-time low. If I go back to this index, at a certain point in time, if you look at back during COVID, so this is February timeframe when everything started to shut down, and shutdown really didn't happen until the March timeframe. So looking back into March, it hit a low at the end of March. There was a correction that happened here. There was another correction that happened around the September timeframe. We switched back to Jumia. There was a correction that happened here. There was another correction around the September timeframe. But every single time, once the correction was over, these stocks started to shoot back up. It's at an all-time low. the stock will start to shoot back up. So how do you go off and buy these stocks, and how much should you buy? How much should you put into? So you want to make sure you spread your wealth. It can't be all in June. You have no clue what Jumia is going to do. You have no clue what NIO is going to do. You have no clue what Tesla and Hyliion. You have no clue what any of these stocks will do. However, if you do your diligence and you know these stocks will increase over time. So if I have $1,000, I'm going to take $100 and put it in Jumia. I'm going to take $100 and put it in NIO, Tesla, CRISPR. Let's go down the list. We can go to QuantumScape. I'm going to put $100 in Alibaba. So let's go into it. So you would pretty much go into your Webull app. You go into so we go right here into this active trader section. You would make sure you're clicking on buy. It's at limit. You don't want to do a market order. You want to buy it at limit. And chances are you're buying this on Wednesday, given how late I'm sending out this video. But you make sure it's on limit. And then one great thing is once you enter that quantity, it actually tells you an estimate. So you don't have to do the math. I mean, pretty much it gives you that estimate. So let's say we wanted to buy $100 worth. And if you buy 4 shares of this stock at $27.65, that's 110. Good enough. And then you would go from there and you click buy. In addition, so if, let's say you're buying in after hours or extended market, so that's pre-market or after hours, you can just click yes, and it allows you to buy in aftermarket or pre-market. Pre-market in Webull starts from 6 o'clock to 9:30. And then aftermarket is from 4 to 8 o'clock, I believe. So you can take advantage of the fact that the stock market is still moving up and down, pre-market and aftermarket. So that's how you go off and buy. Now, when do you sell? Well, to be honest, this stock, I think, will be able to see highs back to where it's originally hit and even higher. So for me, I would take my profit at 70 or even higher. So usually what I like to do is second I double, I take some money off the table. So if it doubles, you're playing with house money, and then you just let that ride. I would just let that go a year, 2 years, who knows. But that's assuming you did your due diligence. I'm not telling you to buy stock. I'm not telling you to buy my stock specifically. But what I am telling you is you should be buying stocks. This is a great time to go off and buy stocks. So there you have it. So this is the information I want to pump out to you guys. At the end of the day, I mean, look, all I'm trying to make sure is that you are able to take advantage of this market. I would hate that you guys missed out on such easy get. And then this is easy money. This is such easy money. I mean, if you have money that you can risk for 6 months to a year, this is definitely a great place to go and dump your money into. If you have money that you're saving for Christmas, you have saved money that you were saving for a future vacation, you put it into the stock market. I mean, this stock market is at an all-time low. It's definitely a great time to go and buy it right now. Take advantage of this and ride these stocks all the way up. I got the Webull link on the bottom. Take advantage of some free stocks that Webull will give you. You'll get free stocks. I'll get free stocks. At the end of the day, it's a win-win. If you like the information I provided to you, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, if you're interested in finding out what are some other good stocks, please add something in the comments section and let me know. I'm trying to think of what other good material to throw out there. I mean, I definitely had to push this video out just drive it home. I mean, this is easy money. Let's take advantage. I want you guys to come back in a month from now and tell me the success stories. Tell me how much money you guys been making. I'm telling you, this is definitely the way to go. With that said, I'm out of here. Peace.